Hello out there in cryptocurrency land. Welcome back to Real Crypto. Thanks for joining me again today. So Bitcoin appears to have found a short-term bottom around this 8,400 level. And we're going to bounce a little bit higher here. I have a couple levels of resistance to point out to you if you're going to trade for a bounce or just watching the market. Me personally, I'm just watching the market. I think this market is essentially done to the upside. I will not be trading any bounces, as good as they seem or otherwise, for the upcoming couple of months probably. I do have a time horizon for the bottom in Bitcoin, and I also have a time horizon for the reach back to 20,000. And I'm probably going to wait for those signals to play out. I'm just going to wait patiently on the sidelines while taking short-term short trades. Okay, so this 9,500 level, this light blue line that I have, that's 9,500. This is the level that I'm seeing as a pretty significant line of support and resistance. It's been respected several times throughout this chart, and if we go to the 2-hour, you can see it a little more clearly. So as you can see, this 9,500 level has become support and resistance several times, even until today, going back about 2 months to this low over here on January 17th, January 18th, something like that. So this level is quite significant. You would think it'd be 10,000, but apparently it's $500 lower for some reason at 9,500. So currently in the market, we found a double bottom. We found a little bottom here at the 8,400 level, and we're slowly rising on really, really horrible volume. This is very, very weak volume. I would anticipate any rise to be sold off in Bitcoin. Like I said, I'm only trading short-term trades for short positions right now. I'm not really holding anything for a long time. Resistance levels going forward, in my mind, if we break out of this blue aqua color 50 period moving average to the upside, you're going to see resistance around the 10,000 level, 10,250 level. That's going to coincide with the 200 period moving average on the 2-hour chart. And if you go to the daily chart, it's going to coincide with the 50 period moving average on the daily chart, which happens to be at 10,000. So that's why I say 10,000 to about 10,250. So those are kind of your shorter term points of resistance in the future. It could take us a day or two to get up there if we just kind of float, kind of languish higher. And that would kind of set up a nice another move to the downside. Now, as we continue, if you watch my previous video, you should know that my ultimate low target is somewhere between 3,600 and 2,400. Now, if we get a nice little move here to the downside, well, we've had a nice move to the downside. If we take this and kind of forecast where we could go going forward, it actually brings us down pretty close to this recent low of 6,000, okay? Pretty close. My little bar here is 6,366 is the low of this. Now, if we do move higher in Bitcoin, that will actually move this bar with it. We'll have to see what happens then. If we do get up towards 10,000, that's going to put this particular forecast at 6,939 if this measured move plays out. If the measured move plays out. Doesn't mean it has to, but it could. So going forward, we do see a case where we can bounce higher and drift lower to the 6,000 level. I think that's really likely in the cards based off of this downside action, the overall weak volume here, and just the overall bearish. Everyone's bearish now. Okay, everyone's finally caught on to the fact that Bitcoin's in a bear market. You know, when you're trading, you have to go with the market up and down. You have to be flexible in your opinions. And while yes, we got a little bit of bullish up here, while yes, we were ready for us to break out here, we were ready. Okay. We shouldn't have had positions. I've told this several times in many of my videos that you have to wait for the breakout. I told you how to buy this breakout properly in a video. Okay, none of those actually came to play. Nothing was ever broken. Nothing ever broke to the upside that would confirm any kind of a breakout. So hopefully you were not involved in positions. All right. Yes, we got a little bullish up here. Yes, we got a little bullish up here. Yes, we traded this bounce. Yes, we traded most of this level right here. We traded this, and that's perfectly acceptable, but we've never really breached the bear market, okay? We've never really breached the bear market. Never did I say the bear is done, okay? The bear's never been done. This was a nice bounce. It coincided exactly with 2013 behavior, which in general is Bitcoin. I mean, it's mass psychology at work, which is what Bitcoin is. And so going forward, you definitely can anticipate further downside movement. We are in a bear market, no matter, even if we get another nice rally. Like if you look at this particular part in Bitcoin, I think our cycle is going to rhyme with this, to be quite frank with you. I think we're going to do something similar to this. We're going to have some downward sideways movement. We may even pop up and fake us out of this 200 period moving average and this 50 period moving average and then roll over again. And that'll be kind of the last bastion of the bulls. That'll be the last gasp of the bulls really reaching for air. You could even call this that last gasp, because 100% move up in such a short period of time definitely is kind of a gasp for air. But right now, the bull is done. The bears have taken over. We will head down for the short to intermediate term. Now, long term in Bitcoin, I am bullish. Long term in Bitcoin, I'm talking going out 6 months to a year. I'm bullish in Bitcoin. I have some time horizons for the lows and time horizons for us to get back to 20,000. And that's just that's what the market's telling me, and that's what I'm going to plan accordingly to do. And we'll let the market tell me what to do next. So, all right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining me today. I will see you next time.